we're set for our second match. We have Wicked and the BOD on their way out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents.
We're set for tag team action.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Phoenix, Arizona, this one's about weighing 381 pounds. They are Brock and Ashe Phoenix brothers.
We got the Phoenix brothers making their way out here. Brock and Ashe. I'll tell you what, in terms of size, this may be a mismatch, but I don't know. You know, these teams have both been teams. Uh-oh. Vince Reimer, otherwise known as Big Country, telling Wicked he's got to go.
Yeah, the commissioner appears to be somebody not to mess with tonight. Already forcibly sent James Drake to the back and just sent Wicked to the back, which is a good thing because you're absolutely right. Mismatch on size, mismatch on power, and we now have a fair fight in the ring. Should be an excellent tag team matchup.
But you can't take anything away from the Phoenix brothers because they've teamed in other regions, other areas, and of late have been here in the SWA. They've done quite well with their track record.
Yeah, I haven't had much of a chance to see them as of late. Have heard a lot about their winning ways, so to speak. It looks like Dale Robinson's ready to get this thing started. And Thug appears to be the starter now for the Bringers of Death. And is that...
Ashe Phoenix is the slimmer individual with the longer hair.
And the one with Ashe on his back is, I just noticed, that kind of makes it easier too.
Brock Phoenix is on the apron, and it will be Ashe Phoenix to start it off with one half of the BOD Thug. All right, now we're set to go.
Now it's obvious what Ashe Phoenix is going to have to do here, Dave. He's going to have to use the quickness, and there it is right off the start. Leaps up with a nice hurricane run, a takedown. Thug's going to bail to the corner now. Not sure if he was ready for that right off the start. Thug trying to catch a little breather and get a little bit of encouragement there from Morbid, who's going to tag in now. He's a little bit quicker, not much. Ashe Phoenix catches him coming in with a boot. Oh, swinging neck breaker, Dan.
Kind of disoriented him there, I'll tell you that.
Morbid looks about as lost as Thug did a moment ago. Oh, my goodness. What a takedown. What a takedown and tag from Ashe to Brock. And the Phoenix brothers are on fire here.
They're on a roll. All right, Morbid takes the double drop kick, and evidently the Phoenix brothers, making up for the lack of size with better teamwork.
Morbid now, arm wringer right there from Brock Phoenix. Seems content to try and wear the bigger man down, which is exactly what he should do. He's got to use quickness, but he's got to strike. Oh, wow, what a power slam from Brock Phoenix. Could be over. Only a 2.5 count. Dale Robinson right there for the cover.
You know, these guys are not exactly as small as they appear to be. I would say they're in the 170-pound range each. Light heavyweights, but, you know, they tag in and out. They're brothers. I mean, you know, you can go back all the way to people like the Briscoes, the Youngbloods, and the Andersons, and can't think of a modern team that are a brother combination that can, they know what each other's thinking. They know when the other's hurt. They know when the other needs to tag, and they know when to capitalize. It's almost like this synchronicity, but unspoken synchronicity.
It's interesting you talk about the Briscoes and also talk about the Andersons. Brock and Ashe Phoenix going after the arm here, which is classic vintage brother tag team work. Look at this. Leapfrogs over his brother's back, lands right on the arm, and Morbid in a lot of trouble needing a tag here for the BOD.
Ashe Phoenix, and By the way, I noticed that in attendance tonight in the SWA, Anthony Ashe, and we'll let you sit in here with us. And I know that you want to talk about a matchup coming up May 31st. So what about the BOD? We know that you're familiar with the BOD.
Yeah, they kind of suckered me in with that little Chris Venom piece of trash. Super kick made me lose to Kojak and his Beretta up there. The big old dummies. So, you know, I got a little score settled with those guys. You got to find a good tag team partner. I thought Josh might have been it, you know, back in the day. We used to run around together.
Josh Steinborn, that is.
Josh Steinborn, and he just kind of, we just had a falling out and broke his leg on March. Got suspended, thought about it for a little bit. Should have broke both of them. I was supposed to go back May when I go back in. So looking forward to killing him, and anybody else who wants to help his piece of trash self. But
that's May 31st in Forest City for New Blood Championship Wrestling, and you guys are going to have to settle the score, right?
Oh, this will be the end-all, be-all of our match. I've got a big bombshell waiting for them that if anybody wants to know, they just have to show up.
You just keep us on hold on that. But what about BOD? I mean, you know, you've had encounters with them. Like I said, I think it was in Gastonia you were teaming with Chris Venom because the other man didn't show up. And how do you deal with these guys?
Well, with BOD, you can't really out-muscle them because they don't have any. And I mean,
how do you really feel about them, Anthony? Do you like them at all? Is there anything redeeming about either one of these two guys, in your opinion?
I love the way they work together. That's what I'm looking for, a tag team partner just like that. I'd take Thug, but you know, if his boyfriend would get mad, so I told Morbid I'd leave him alone.
Sounds like even though you're on the same page as far as philosophy goes, you and the BOD are going to cross paths.
Oh, I hope we do, because it will be the last time they see the BOD together for a while. Because one of them will get broke up.
Well, that just remains to be seen. And take a look at Morbid. He's tearing up Ashe Phoenix, and Ashe is going to have to, leveled by Larry, he's going to have to get over there and tag out to Brock Phoenix now, Jason.
He is, Dan, but I'm going to tell you something. Morbid is not showing too much in the way of intelligence right now. Brock and Ashe Phoenix worked over the man's right arm the entire match, and what's he going to do as he gets on track? Hit him with a clothesline with his right arm. How brilliant is that? Look at this now. Almost a, is that not quite a figure four, some sort of, no, well, wait, now it's a figure four, I do believe, Dan. You're the technical call.
He's got it, but very loosely locked. His legs are so, Ashe Phoenix's legs so short, he can't quite get them hooked and key locked in. So that's the problem right there.
Now we have got Ashe Phoenix and his leg in a lot of trouble. That's a standing variation on an Indian deathlock almost. Now that's not legal, I do not believe. Dale Robinson sees none of that. Well, now he does, but it's way too late. Morbid, yeah, Morbid, look how innocent he looks there. I bet Anthony Ashe could have plenty to say about that also.
Actually, in an Indian deathlock, the old version, Thug would have to have his back facing the audience. The leg would have to hook under rather than over and fall back. So the deathlock, basically, you're trapped by your own leg in the Indian deathlock.
There's also, of course, the variation keeping the bridge and falling back as well. Thug, I don't know if Thug can pull off a bridge yet. I'm not positive on that one.
Jake Bruce, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Dan Parrish. Good to be back here in Hendersonville, North Carolina, watching some hard fight, knock 'em, sock 'em, catch-as-catch-can wrestling here. Of course, you know, BOD, we're no strangers to these guys.
That's right. You guys, you and Elwood Bruce have a very tough tag team matchup later.
That's exactly right. Kenny V and Abel Adams, two of the roughest, toughest guys that's ever laced up their boots and got in a squared circle there, Dan. That's right. We're going to be defending our newly won tag team titles right here in Hendersonville, in the town that we won them in. But I'm going to tell you, not taking anything away from Kenny V and Abel Adams, BOD, they're tough and rough also there, Dan.
Later on down with the Phoenix brothers are the BOD facing
That's exactly right, Dan. The tag team division here in the SWA is opening up. It's really heating up. You got the Phoenix brothers just coming in, you know, fresh out of the desert, out of Phoenix, Arizona. So you can expect that those guys are wanting to make a name and move right up. And what better way to do it than to jump right in the ring with the former SWA World Tag Team Champions.
That's right. Take a look at Morbid, and it will be a high elevated sunset flip to try to put him down.
Believe Dan, yeah. I don't believe he would have gotten a 3 count there anyway. Thug couldn't tell from his vantage point. Made the only move he could make to save the match. But Morbid's hands were clearly underneath the bottom rope. Dale Robinson would have seen it being a seasoned official. Off the ropes now, Dan. What was that? Spinning back elbow. And Ashe Phoenix has a chance to make the tag finally to his brother Brock.
You know, Jake Bruce, I think, is out here scouting because he knows that he and Elwood Bruce may have a very rough road ahead of them. But it seems like the BOD is beginning to have a bullseye target, double clothesline painted on their backs.
Now is the time. The race is on, as Gordon Soley and Bob Connor with so many classic announcers would say. Who is going to make it to the tag? It's obvious right now that Ashe Phoenix, this is his only chance. He's got to make it. Dale Robinson in position to see it. Ashe slowly inching over. Morbid makes the tag to Thug, and the tag made on both sides. Call it, Dan.
Brock Phoenix comes in. He's unloading series of haymakers, knife edge chopping. Brock Phoenix coming in, unloading. He's going to have to utilize his quickness and not have to go to Fifth City with these guys.
Oh, DDT spiked him. Brock Phoenix goes for the cover. 1, 2, oh, 2.5. How close can it get? Dale Robinson right there to stop the count. And on the floor, what do we got going on there?
We've got chaos outside the ring. We'll have to take a look all over the arena.
Well, once again, the BOD has proven how effective they can be, even though they are dumb. They're splitting them up, divide and conquer, classic destroyer method, even though Morbid's paying the price now. Here goes, what's his name? Brock.
That's Brock Phoenix.
Whatever. Oh.
He's been crunched right there, Jason.
And that was nice. That was Morbid shoving Dale Robinson into the ropes to allow for that. And look at this now. Got him with a cover. His feet are on the ropes.
That'll end it. That'll end it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is the team of Morbid and Thug, the Fingers of Death.
Well, by hook or by crook, it was the rope. BOD get the win. And what have they got? They've got Ashe.
Double chokeslam. The BOD, the win wasn't enough for them. They're going to try and enter these two poor kids. These guys are so young. Their futures are so bright. That's just what the BOD needs to do because they're so upset that they're so old and time has passed them by. The Phoenix brothers get out with help from Big Country, and Big Country's irate. He's been all